here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League. Community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche Enabia. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. In this era of player empowerment, it's often the stars' prerogative to change teams. And so often, they choose the destination markets. For the small market teams, that leaves one option. Draft your superstar and build around him quickly. Because, guys, that clock is ticking faster than ever.
It always does. Thank you, DA. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Medu is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Fox. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Bowen in at the 2. And for Dallas, they've got Victor Oladipo. Colin Sexton is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Mason. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And, Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved. And it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
And it's Mason with the ball for Dallas. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, they came into that game looking to be physical, looking to control the boards, and they succeeded.
Well, the last time it was about feeding off of the glass and getting rebounds to ignite the offense, and that came up big for them. Great opportunities to get out and run.
Here's Dallas. And Oladipo kicks to Mason. Pass to Doncic. Mason with it. Here's the 3. Mason's got 5.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
The 15-footer. The shot, no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. To the wing right side. And he gets that one to go off the front ice. That's 7 points for Jay.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fox passes to Sabonis. Here's Medu over Sexton. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
Here's Mason. The kick out to Oladipo. And there's the pass to Mason. Dallas moving the ball around. Doncic feeling it out. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Here's Sabonis. The Mavericks making the shot. To the left wing. Outside, Fox. Pass to Barnes. Over Oladipo. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And you really got to love the effort level you see from Harrison Barnes, night in and night out.
You wonder if Harrison Barnes' early years and his experience with the Golden State Warriors really implanted this team-first mentality. He went to Dallas, he became the #1 option and a scorer, but he's never tried to do too much or get too far outside of his lane, and I think that's where the respect comes from. Consistent effort, and he'll impact the game.
Barnes rejected by Mason, and it'll be the Mavericks with their first timeout here of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right, fans, that is your Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Mavericks leading by 7. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Mason's got 11.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Doncic against Fox. Fox is double. Medu passes to Sabonis. Here's Bowen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Bowen's got his second basket.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis, capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
And here is Mason. In Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Fox with it. He's picked up by Doncic, and it's Fox with the jam.
I think opposing coaches have nightmares about De'Aaron Fox being out in transition. We got to see why right there.
Here's Mason driving inside.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. 6-point lead. Oladipo, good.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Now, here's Fox. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Dallas.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
On the wing, Barnes. Guarded by Oladipo. Now here's Barnes. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Here's Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Don't want to see athleticism wasted just on offense as Sexton uses it that time to get an offensive board.
Here's Bowen. Defended by Sexton. Sabonis, no good. Dallas leading by 13. To the middle. It's stolen. And now the Kings fast break. Here's Fox. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Pretty nice looking shot there from De'Aaron Fox, looking more comfortable.
To the inside. Here's Mason. He can't get it to go. And the Kings going the other way now. Inside. Fox against Doncic. Bowen the pass to Fox. Rejected by Mason. And here's the fast break. For the three. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists in the game. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Shots good from Mason.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
The Kings trail by 16. Fox with it. Passes it to Bowen. 6 on the shot clock. No good there. Nice D from Oladipo.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And the dunk by Powell.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Mavericks making a switch here. Terry's checked in. The Kings trail by 18. Pass to Anthony. Over Oladipo. Sacramento again missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Doncic. He had 10 points in the win against Sacramento. Sexton's shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here is Porter, outside Anthony, to end the run. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Well, Melo's got it going right now, and he's a threat from way beyond the arc, too. Defense has got to respect that more.
There's the pass to Mason. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Mason's got 23 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Porter passes to Perry. Sacramento moving it around. Anthony down low. Guarded by Oladipo. Anthony can't hit.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but it's like plenty of room.
Mason the pass to Doncic. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Green, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Sexton. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Doncic. Pass to Perry. Here's Bowen. Guarded by Hardaway.
2 minutes.
Bowen the pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Gets an open look and hits.
Porter Jr.
Here's Dinwiddie, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Driving in, here's Green. Can't get it to fall. The Kings trail by 17. Pass to Anthony. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Holmes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call. And the thing about Richaun Holmes is that he's really focused on his craft as a big.
And I like GA the fact that he doesn't really go too far outside of his lane. He has great timing on his cuts. He stays on the inside and will provide some physicality. He'll shoot high percentage shots. And he really just does a great job of playing to his strengths.
Porter Jr. That's his first personal foul.
2 shots.
First team foul.
Elbow. 2.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he's good on the second. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Porter looking it over. Down low. It's stolen by Green. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Mason's running. Hardaway from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Porter. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Mason, the pass to Terry, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Porter against Dinwiddie. Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Anthony's got 5 now.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. The Mavericks on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll get... Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture. And their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
They've got Mason. Also Green out there. And it's Terry in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Kings was all business. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Mason inside the line. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. 27 points for Jay.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Pass to Holmes. Anthony kicks to Porter. Now the pass to Bowen. Over Green. Off the left rim and out. And it's Terry with the ball for the Mavericks. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Here's Porter. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Green. Sweet little floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Anthony. Over Green. They get it again. Passes it to Bowen. Over Hardaway. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Anthony drawing the double team. Pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Down low. Here's Mason. Terry trying to get open. Shot's good from Mason. Mason's got 29 in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Bowen. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Mason kicks to Hardaway. To the inside. And it's Green with the jam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Timeout called by the Kings. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
White, he's checked in for Dallas. Evan Fournier comes in for Green. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Dinwiddie with it. Sabonis defending. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Kings have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. It's Fox with the drive. And it's blocked by Mason.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Mason against Porter. Hardaway.
Sabonis very agile for a big, so consistently getting himself in better positions defensively.
And there's Porter on the assist by Fox. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Mason for 3. It's good from long range.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Dishes it to Fox. Looking to end his cold spell. Mavericks with the rebound. Mason's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Fournier pass to Mason. Sacramento grabs the miss. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Porter bounce pass. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Dallas. Mason's to the middle. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Woo, Tim Hardaway Jr. up and at it that time.
Kings shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Barnes outside. Porter passes to Fox. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick.
And he drives in. Right. And the dunk by Wright.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Outside Porter. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Sacramento ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Harrison Barnes. Shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. And you look at Harrison. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Mavericks on top, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Medu is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Barnes, Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bowen in at the 2 spot.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening. Then he just explodes on the drive.
Outside, Fox. Fires the 3. Bowen, good. Bowen's got 10 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Inside, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Sabonis kicks to Fox. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from Doncic.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Fox. The rebound by Mason.
The 3rd quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Sexton, good. And the assist goes to Doncic. He's got 11.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
The pass to Bowen. Back to Fox. Pass to Sabonis. The kick out to Barnes. Hits the 3-point bomb. Barnes has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Man, a lot can be said about Domantas Sabonis' scoring ability. But everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Sabonis, the pass to Fox. The feed now to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Bowen's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Sacramento's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. 13 feet away. Doesn't go for him. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
From deep 3-point range, Mason misses.
And so much for repeating the 3-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Doncic against Fox. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Over Doncic. That misses off the backboard.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Mason inside the line. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Bowen's shot is off. And it's Mason with the ball for Dallas. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Passes to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Mason's got 40 points.
Colin Sexton forced into the role in Cleveland with tons of minutes, but also having to orchestrate the offense for a very young team.
Here's Fox, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Here's Oladipo, and he banks in the layup. Oladipo's got 9.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Mason kicks to Doncic. Mason against Sabonis.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Pass to Medu. Now here's Barnes. Outside, Fox. Sabonis trying to get open. And Fox gets it to go. He's got 12.
That's a nice floater. I mean, a la Mike Conley. If De'Aaron Fox can establish that float game, tough to stop.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Bowen, good.
That's a pretty easy. All courtesy of Harrison Barnes. All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Outside, Fox. The turnaround jumper. Mavericks with the rebound. And the Mavericks with possession. They're on a 20-7 run. Doncic passes to Mason. Here's Oladipo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Oladipo's got 11 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Up top, Fox. Guarded by Oladipo. And it's blocked by Mason. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Dallas. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Victor Oladipo. Free throw good, Sexton. Brent, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot, and I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Green, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. Mason for three. Rebounded by Bowen. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And the pass to Carmelo. To the inside. Holmes kicks to Anthony. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here he goes. Mason misses. Sacramento's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Bowen the pass to Holmes. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And Green gets it to go.
And you got to respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
And a wide-open look for Porter. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mason. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Anthony taking his time here. Here's Perry. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Mason the pass to Dinwiddie. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Bowen. And the shot is long.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Buries it from three-point range.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency from the three-point line.
Outside, Porter. Porter double team. Pass to Holmes. And it's blocked by Mason. Here's Green with the drive. It's hauled in by the Kings. To the middle. Here's Holmes. There's another block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Hardaway passes to Mason. The Mavericks keeping it alive. The new 14. And he makes that one.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
Passes it to Bowen. Over Hardaway. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. And he jams it with authority.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Outside, Porter. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Here's Anthony. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's Dallas, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
checked in for the Mavericks. Victor Oladipo comes in for Green. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Natu comes in for Little. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. They've got Wright. Oladipo is out there with Mason. Then it's Evan Fournier, and it's Burke in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Even De'Aaron Fox has talked about how he's the fastest player in the league. The cool thing about it is night after night he seems to prove it.
Fox with the steal. Fast break, here we go. Porter passes to Medu. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Offensive rebound, and it's good for 2.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And yep, another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Fournier against Fox. Shoots over Fournier, and that one hits back iron.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Fox against Fournier. It's deflected. Mason kicks to Fournier. Driving the lane, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Now at the line for your Mavericks.
And that one falls for Fournier. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, do you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to them. About earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
And it's in there.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Len finds Fox. Launches a 3. Todd misses. Dallas has gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Mason. Oladipo right side. Pass to Mason. Now Burke. The pass to Mason. No good with the triple. Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Fox goes in. Here's Todd. Rejected by Mason. Todd passes to Fox. Over Bertans. Fox, no good.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Outside, Fox. And stolen by Burke. And here we go. Fast break. Burke's got it. Mason with it. He's picked up by Little. And Oladipo kicks to Mason. Over Little. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Outside Porter.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Todd misses.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Can they get it? Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. For 3, Bertans grabs the board. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it. Okay? Better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Jay.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple-double. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.